Wealth gained through righteous means and used to support one's family, help others, and promote good causes is a blessing. But when wealth fuels pride and selfishness, it becomes a path to sorrow. Wealth is not evil in itself, but the attachment to wealth creates suffering. A wise person uses wealth with compassion, generosity, and mindfulness, rather than hoarding it out of fear or desire. Riches can buy comfort but not wisdom. They may grant pleasures but not peace. The heart that is free from greed is richer than the emperor who owns the world. Greed is a fire that consumes the mind, distorting judgment and destroying peace. The more one feeds it, the stronger it grows. Only by letting go can one extinguish this burning flame. One who gives freely with a generous heart gains far more than the miser who hoards gold. The joy of giving, rooted in compassion, brings lasting happiness beyond material rewards. A person obsessed with wealth may ignore their spiritual duties and relationships. But when death comes, they cannot carry gold. Only good deeds follow the soul beyond this life. When one clings to wealth, fearing poverty, the mind becomes a prisoner. But when wealth is seen as a tool to benefit others, it becomes a source of liberation and joy. Do not envy the wealthy nor despise them. Instead, live your life with mindfulness, knowing that merit comes from actions, not possessions. A pure heart shines brighter than a palace of jewels. The pursuit of wealth often breeds comparison and dissatisfaction. Look not at what others have, but be grateful for what is yours. Gratitude is the true treasure of life. A person driven by greed cannot find peace even if surrounded by treasures. The more they possess, the more they fear loss. Inner peace comes not from wealth, but from letting go of attachment. The fool seeks endless riches, thinking happiness lies in more. But like water poured into a sieve, desires leak endlessly. Only contentment can fill the heart and bring true satisfaction. Craving for riches binds the heart with chains of greed. True freedom lies not in accumulating gold and possessions, but in mastering desire and learning contentment with what is necessary for a noble life. Craving is the root of suffering. Greed for wealth is just one form of craving. To be free, one must understand the impermanent nature of all things, including riches. Like a mirage in the desert, wealth appears to promise lasting joy. But when chased blindly, it leads to thirst and despair. Wise is the one who seeks the oasis of wisdom, not gold. Earning wealth through honest, ethical means. Wealth gained through harm, deceit, or exploitation brings karmic burdens, even if it appears successful in worldly terms. Greed leads to quarrels, theft, and violence. A society that values generosity and fairness thrives in harmony. Let your wealth serve others, and it will serve you in return. To desire wealth for the sake of helping others is noble. But to desire wealth for pride and indulgence is a trap. Examine your intentions, and walk the middle path. A generous heart creates good karma. Give to monks, the poor, and those in need. Even a small gift, given with sincerity, plants seeds of joy in this life and the next. Like flowers that bloom and wither, fortunes rise and fall. Do not base your happiness on wealth. Ground it in wisdom and compassion, which neither death nor decay can steal. The one who sees the suffering caused by greed begins to understand the Dhamma. With this insight, they turn inward, cultivating peace rather than possessions. If you seek to be rich, Be rich in virtues. These are treasures no thief can steal, no fire can burn, and no age can wither. Possessions come and go like passing clouds. Do not let them define your identity. You are not what you own, you are what you choose to become. A wise person earns wealth without harming others, shares it without pride, and lets it go without sorrow. This is the path to happiness and liberation. Greed is endless, it never says, enough. The more it is fed, the more it grows. Break this cycle with contentment, and you will know true peace. Generosity purifies the heart. Giving helps us overcome selfishness, opens the door to compassion, and strengthens the path to awakening. Those who cling to wealth are like fish caught in a net. Struggling only makes the bonds tighter. Freedom comes when we stop grasping and start living with wisdom. Real security is not found in banks or gold, but in a calm mind and a pure heart. This is wealth that no loss can touch. Wealth gained through right effort is a blessing when used for good. But when it feeds ego and indulgence, it becomes poison in disguise. When desire rules the heart, even great wealth brings no peace. The wise reduce their desires, for simplicity brings clarity and joy. A person who is generous in times of plenty and scarcity has truly conquered greed. Their happiness grows with every act of giving. Do not be deceived by outer riches. Many who are poor in wealth are rich in spirit, and many with riches are beggars of the heart. The root of generosity understands our interconnection. When we give, we acknowledge that others' well-being is part of our own. The more we give, the more our fear of lack disappears. Greed contracts the heart, generosity expands it beyond boundaries. Buddha spoke against hoarding, for it reflects fear. The one who trusts in the law of karma knows that giving brings abundance, not scarcity. Let your wealth serve your values, not your vanity. When it flows toward wisdom and compassion, it nourishes both self and others. When greed arises, look deeply into its root. Is it fear, pride, or insecurity? Understanding weakens its hold, and mindfulness sets you free. Do not let wealth create division. A wise person sees all beings as equal and uses their fortune to uplift, not separate. The desire for more leads to restlessness. But the joy of enough leads to calm. Choose simplicity, and peace will follow. Greed confuses wants with needs. To live wisely is to know the difference and act from understanding, not impulse. Hoarding wealth isolates. Sharing connects. In giving, we dissolve barriers and create bonds that nourish the soul. Wealth disappears. Generosity remains. What you give becomes your legacy, echoing in lives touched by your kindness. Remember, it is not how much you give, but the love and intention behind it. A single kind act may be worth more than a fortune. Ask yourself not, what can I gain, but what can I give? This question opens the door to a meaningful life. These are the teachings of Gautam Buddha focused on wealth and greed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe the channel and share the video. Thank you.